Hey there everyone, I hope to see you guys at Everfree Northwest happening from May 18th to the 20th. If you're wondering how you can attend this con yourself, check the link in the description below for more details. Right, so looking at the schedule for the MLP stuff for Season 8, it looks like, according to the wiki information, which you should never ever trust, by the way, it looks like that we're going to wind up with Season 8, Episode 10 at Everfree Northwest. So, yeah, that'll be interesting to see how that goes. But anyways, let's talk about the episode currently right now. And that being the parent map. So, first off, the title is a reference to The Parent Trap. Disney film, there were two versions, one with Hayley Mills and the other with Lindsay Lohan. Apologies for that. But anyways, it simply goes like this. Both Sunburst and Starlight have been called back to the little home that they used to live in. And things have changed. One half is where it's trying to be like some sort of mall-ish type of deal. Like a little mini-mall of some kind. Including a person with spraying I forget what it's called, but fragrance? That pronunciation's so stupid. But it's basically they use fragrance, but also fruit smoothies, which doesn't turn out very long. And the other half is trying to be a historical society where everything's practically locked out and you're not allowed to even see the things, which pretty much is what a historical museum, but also a society thinks, for the most part. And as it turns out, it's both of their parents, both Sunburst and Starlight's parents, that may need the help. Investigating for a bit, they wind up with absolutely nothing. Because the mother is obsessively compulsive with getting a load of lists done, but also trying to make up friendship problems on the spot. Then Starlight's father winds up like treating her like she's just a little fool, and after like the little thing that she went through after, like when she was after being a filly, and it gets to the point where it gets on their nerves and they just call him out for the problems in a mean way, and they run off, and then of course, they run back and have to apologize for it and actually point out the flaw, and from there, the friendship problem is solved. Pretty much that's what the entirety of it is about. Now, for the most part, I'd imagine, like, a lot of people, I believe, sort of, kinda go through this, possibly a few times in their lives. And sometimes it's one of those parents that could be the one that they have to go and suffer through. Which, yeah, it's always the most difficult part of any of those, but essentially, for the most part, I've never had that issue happen to me. But I could imagine, like, other parents sort of kind of being like that, but could also be because it's like, maybe, like, the relatives' parents and the children who are seeing the relatives' parents for the first time, not their actual real parents, but their relatives' parents for the first time, and being with them, and just them, like, trying them. It's an odd, bizarre story, but they can sometimes embarrass them. Overall, the episode is partially alright. Really nothing much to just yell home about, but I could imagine maybe this somewhat backfiring on them, but pretty much I take from it is just a lesson of being an adult, and sometimes your parents treat you as if you were a little filly in a foal, and them doing just whatever. That it can get real annoying real fast. But also, it can be quite embarrassing. Pretty much, that's what I think can be taken away from this, is just a matter of the turmoil of trying to tell them that they shouldn't do it anymore. That's what I think Parent Map is going for with it. Now, like I said, I've never, for the most part, I've never gone through this situation before, especially when I'm out and about and whatnot. It may have shown in the vlogs, I don't know, but who knows. For the most part, it's all just, I mean, it's close to reality, sure. I mean, people could probably relate to it and just say, that I couldn't agree with, and that actually happened to me when I was doing so-and-so. But for the most part, I'd say Parent Map is pretty much on the mixed to okay level. I mean, it's still trying to come after a really good episode from last week, that being Horseplay from April 28th. April? Yeah, April 28th. We're still trying to get over that, which was absolutely wonderful episode, and first time we ever have a friggin' Celestia episode in years. That could be a lie, but still, it's still great that we actually have a Celestia episode. But yeah, it's like, pretty much it's modest, it's alright, nothing to yell home about. It's just an alright episode. Sorry if there wasn't really much I could speak out with this. It's just, things have been quite busy with the convention coming up soon and everything in between, but what can you do? Cons can sometimes be crazy. But also, for the most part, I've been trying to find time to get to work on gathering the quote-unquote best of footage for one of the panels I'm hosting, but I'll tell you in another video since it's coming up in less than 2 weeks. So I guess with that in mind, better call an end to this little initial opinion. So what do you think of Parent Map? Whatever your thoughts are in the comments, tell them, and I will see you guys next week for the all-new episode. Take care.